Gilani resigns as the Senate's leader of the opposition. On Monday, PPP Senator Yusuf Raza Gilani announced his resignation as leader of the opposition in the Senate. As the House reopened after a two-day recess, Gilani stood to say he had resigned from his post as Senate leader of the opposition. He is one of 8 opposition lawmakers who were absent when the SBP bill was voted on and passed. Despite Treasury insults, opposition members stated their stance on the eventful day of legislation. He emphasized that it was customary to consult all stakeholders before tackling a major issue, and that no business advisory group meeting was convened to discuss the SBP Amendment Bill. He regretted that the bill was approved without being submitted to the proper standing committee. While the government was short of members, Gilani slammed Senate Chairman Sadiq Sanjrani for allowing them to delay the proceedings for 30 minutes, enabling them to maximize their presence in the House. After the break, the chair had to vote for the first time due to a tie of members between the Treasury and opposition. As Keeper of the House, you should not have done this, he told Sanjrani. He suggested the traitors should punish him. Senate Chairman Sadiq Sanjrani stated he is unbiased and does not require instruction. Meanwhile, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi dismissed Yusuf Raza Gilani's resignation as a sham. Instead, Fawad Chaudhry suggested Bilawal should resign. Dr. Shahzad Wasim, leader of the House in the Senate, defended the chair's ability to vote, saying it was entirely in conformity with the rules. In a tie vote, the chair should cast his compassionate vote. He insulted the opposition by thanking all supporters and opponents of the law. Senator Mushtaq Ahmed said he had been denied his right to propose and explain his changes under Rule 109. You have sold off Kuwait's Pakistan under a disgraceful arrangement with the IMF, he said. And the IMF is another East India company. When a motion was made to request authorization to advance the SBP measure, ANP Senator Haji Hidayatullah announced those who alleged his party's Senator Umar Farooq Qasi had fled the House before voting and clarified that he had voted against the bill. But he had to depart without objecting to the law in writing. Whether on intention or not, Yusuf Raza Gilani's absence from the House benefited the national interest, according to PTI Senator Faisal Javed. He claimed Imran Khan's victories brought out the opposition's divisions. Dilawar Khan, leader of 6 independent senators, stated they were independent, had never attended an opposition gathering, and had voted for SBP bill. Opposition leader Yusuf Raza Gilani had summoned me for consultation on SBP bill, however he was absent. And they persuaded him to vote for the law by explaining its characteristics to him. Fingers are raised on us as if we had massive stash of heroin or hashish, he griped. Our members have never attended a PPP, PMLN, or JUIF gathering and have a distinct identity. Sadia Abbasi, a PMLN senator, said Gilani was a good person who had sacrificed his premiership for the rule of law and ideals. She observed that all major opposition senators were missing that day and that the opposition should take responsibility. The House also passed a joint resolution against the country's presidential propaganda. Senate ex-chairman Raza Rabbani proposed the resolution from members from practically all opposition parties. According to the House, any other style of governance would be devastating for the federation. A systematic effort is underway in certain media outlets and social media platforms to undermine the federal parliamentary system of governance. The House acknowledges that such a campaign promotes presidential government. People of Pakistan have tirelessly strived and suffered for a federal parliamentary system of government as envisioned by the founder of the nation Quaid-i-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. Aware that Pakistan is a democratic federation, the House noted that a presidential form of government would introduce a unitary form of government, requiring the whole Constitution 1973 to be rewritten. It warned that fragmentation inside and between provinces, regional instability, and foreign efforts to colonize Pakistan would prevent a national consensus on a new constitution. Dr. Shahzad Wasim, Senate leader, clarified that the PTI administration has nothing to do with the current presidential system issue. The House will reconvene on Tuesday. Meanwhile, PPP chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari refused to accept Yusuf Raza Gilani's resignation as Senate leader of the opposition. In a Senate floor speech, Yusuf Raza Gilani stated the PPP was the only political party whose representatives felt answerable to the public. Gilani has fought for democracy and served the people, sources added, citing Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. According to PPP sources, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari praised former Yusuf Raza Gilani's contributions to democracy, calling him a role model for modern Democrats. According to PPP sources, Bilawal Bhutto Zardari criticized the Senate chairman's overtly political conduct and claimed that by siding with the government, he had contaminated his post and created an awful precedent.